All right, good morning, sports fans. Welcome to SNJ channel. We have a lot to talk about. Also, happy Memorial Day, honoring those that have fallen and those that are actually fighting out there right now. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, sports fans, once again, here we are. Actually, what, 40, 50 games, 60 games in Major League Baseball. And the Orioles continue to struggle, guys. Continue to struggle. Great win yesterday, by the way, if you guys missed it. Colton Cowser with the game-winning 3-run homer in the bottom of the ninth. A thriller. Finally, the man got his at-bat and got his win. He was struggling, but hey, we won that one. The nightcap, we lost 4-1. No hitting is on the nightcap, but that's okay. So there is a lot to talk about, guys. There is a lot to talk about. We're going to look at the actual standings right now in Major League Baseball. As you see, the Orioles, with that win yesterday in that split, they actually half game ahead of the last place Boston Red Sox. This is a big series coming up with the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm going to say here, they have to sweep if they want to have a chance. If they don't sweep, I believe they don't have a chance at all, guys. This is now putting themselves back. As you see, Tampa Bay with a 34-16 record. They also lost a tough one against the Yankees. Judge hitting his eighth walk-off homer yesterday. So, and we'll talk about the games today too. So this is a key game for the Orioles if they want to stay on top. And listen, it's going to be kind of tight, guys, right now. I mean, look at their run differential of -57. They're actually 14-13 at home. They're 9-17, barely one game over 500 at home. 9-17 on the road. And they have not played good ball at all, guys. Not good ball at all. They're 4-6 in the last 10 games. So this is a big series for the Baltimore Orioles right now. And I'm hoping they could, actually wake up and do something about it. Because really, guys, this team needs help. Needs help. But let me talk about the actual games today, okay? Because we have a lot of games going on in Labor Day, which this is fun. And the Birds do start early, by the way. They start early today. They play at 1:35. Okay. Kyle Bradish, 2-6, will pitch today for the Orioles. Then you have the Cubs in Pittsburgh at 1:35. You have Minnesota, the White Sox at 2:15. You have St. Louis and Milwaukee at 2:15. A lot of early games. We have the Yankees at Kansas City at 3:40 p.m. We also have Cincinnati at the Mets, Arizona at San Francisco, Washington at Cleveland, Philadelphia, San Diego, Houston and Texans, Miami at Toronto, Colorado at Dodgers. That's later on tonight. Seattle versus the Athletics, the Oakland Athletics, or whatever you want to call them. They change so many names now in sports. Listen, I want to thank you guys that have subscribed to the channel. I appreciate that, guys. Don't forget to hit the likes, the like thumb, and the thumbs up, the like, oh my God, and comments. I'm sorry. As you see, I think I'm under the weather. I think I caught something under the weather. It's been raining, storming here and back and forth in Georgia. So, but I apologize, guys. I like to make my intro and my videos crisp and clear, but sometimes things happen. Then we have the Dolphins. We'll be back again, hopefully. And we're hearing so much things about the team, and I am so proud of what they're doing, of what Jeff is doing. Phase 3 of OTAs. They're doing everything that the coach wants them to do. Okay? They are actually communicating with each other. Players, even though there's distraction of music in the field, but that's okay. That happens to, sometimes music pumps up players. But I like what Jeff Hafley is doing both sides of the ball, defense and offensive side of the ball. I know I made my prediction yesterday, and there was just 3 predictions that I made. Video, if you missed it, it's out there, about predictions about how people are actually mocking the Miami Dolphins, how bad they say they are, and they're going to be because of the schedule. And it's okay. That's fine. That's how they think about it. I think it different. I think something's about to change here, guys. It could be either for the good or for the bad, but I think it's for the good. I think we're seeing a team that has been developed, and this is what Jeff Hafley and Sully said in the beginning of the season when they took over. Evaluate each player, and let's see each player what potential they have to help this team down the road. They're not tanking. Let's take that off the book here, okay? I hear TD Finn, I hear Dudley Do Wrong, and these are great guys, professional guys. And knows their sports and have their picks and their opinion. They see things that maybe I don't see on my side. And listen, not criticizing none of them. They do a great job. You could check them out also at the actual podcast they have. So, and also Reason is amazing too. So I mean, I watch everybody. I'm subscribed to everybody because I get the inputs, the inside, and they help me out too as I go along and learning this as a Dolphin podcaster, and not only as a Dolphin, but also as a sports podcaster, because I do all general sports. Everything comes out of here. Even though half of my subscribers are more into the stuff that I do on the side, which is my good message to the people out there that I give inspirational message. The guy has given me the authority and power to do, and that's what I do. But looking at the Miami Dolphins, and listen, guys, let's be honest. Listen, numbers are numbers, okay? When you hit the field, it's where it counts. The W's is what the fans want. The losses, nobody wants any losses. But this is going to be a team that's going to be tested. And let me say that because when I did my other picks the couple of days ago, I think they're going to be tested in every single game of the season. I think they're going to take the patience to analyze and realize, and this is through the coaching staff, what they really have. Okay. There's news there. Austin Jackson got hurt. We don't know what happened. Nothing has been said, has been probably quiet, disclosed. Don't be surprised if he get cut by June 1st to save Miami money. It could happen. I'm not saying it will happen, but those things could happen. Might help Miami get a free agent offensive tackle for this team. I think what you're seeing is a complete unity of players coming together as one. That's something we didn't have when McDaniel was here. Remember this, and this is me quoting myself. This is me not judging anybody either. It is great to have a superstar in your team. It's great to have a big name in your team, okay? Because all that does, guys, believe it or not, is just fill your stadium up. I'm coming to see a Tariq Hill. I'm coming to see a Jalen Waddle. I'm coming to see the Miami Dolphins. And what happened? We get caught up on all these hype. And remember when Greer signed all these players, which that's where we are right now, in the chaos we are in. And thank God Sullivan figured it out by cutting Tua and eating $54 million and $45 million. It's just part of sports, right? So now you start by giving these guys a 1-year contract. Show me what you got. Show me what you could do. And guys, that is awesome. That is incredible. That's telling me that nobody's job is secure there. And we talked about this before. But this is something that, it's a player that comes in and says, man, I got to win this battle. I got to win this position. If I don't win this position, I don't have a job. It's called competing. And competition comes a long way. The NFL is not easy game to play, guys. It's not easy at all. It just takes time to do it. Okay? It takes preparation. It takes films. You got to watch films. You got to hit the books, like they said, And then when you hit the line of scrimmage, that's when it counts. So I believe Sullivan and Heffley is building something big for the Miami Dolphins. Whether fans don't believe it or disbelieve it, or they have to see it to believe it, because that's what we do, right? We always wait. We all get pumped up at the beginning of the season. We are so cheered up at the beginning of the season. We can't wait to start. But the reality is this. They got something special. That's why I say this. And I'm going to say, and I could be wrong, but Miami's going to surprise a lot of teams in 2026 here. They're going to shut down so much critic around the team. How soft, how young, they're not good enough. They don't have a quarterback. Oh, but they got a running back. They signed A-Chain. Yeah, but they got great running backs. Ollie Gordon, Jaden Wright. They got players in this team. They got talent in this team. And they could do whatever they want to do as long as they follow that playbook. As long as they're in the same track. See, I'm not worried about the offensive line. Can we get an offensive tackle maybe after preseason, after free agency, when all these players get cut and they get released, that can help Miami? Yeah, I think so. I think that's going to help the Dolphins. I keep myself, to be honest with you, I keep myself positive. By the way, this is the logo that I've been working on. It looks pretty nice with the orange dolphins going around my name. Just the logo, just something to show up there. I like it a lot. I hope you guys enjoy it too. But listen, one thing I could tell the Dolphins fans, just don't give up. Sometimes starting all over, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. One thing I noticed this time of the year, all the injuries that he had, injuries that was piling up. So far, the only one I heard was Austin Jackson. Whether that stayed quiet, whether that hasn't come out yet, or there's rumor out there that something happened, maybe a trade, maybe a release, maybe saving money. I don't know. A trade, I doubt they could trade him. I doubt, somebody pick him up, but who knows? But this team is good, guys. They're really good. I'm not going to get into ESPN or any, CBS Sports, channels that which they are very professional. They go by numbers and they find out whatever they can find out and find the strength, the weaknesses. And, it's funny how we predict the schedule. We predict the records and we haven't hit the field yet. We haven't hit preseason yet. And we haven't even hit season game 1. It's just a prediction. It's just a number you throw out there. So it's kind of interesting. I believe that Miami will surprise a lot of teams. And I'm very, very, very secured, optimistic that this team is going to do something special in 2026. I hear, the NFL roundtable. I hear these guys on the roundtable that, on YouTube, and I hear them and I hear the conversation, and I hear each other, especially the AFC East and then, other divisions. And we just don't know, right? We just don't know about the Jets. We don't know about New England. We don't know about Buffalo. We just don't know about the Miami Dolphins either. One thing I do know, Jeff Hafley will have these young kids hungry, ready to play, and most of all, to win. Just watching on the video, unfortunately, I cannot show videos because of copyrights and all that. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube or anything. But I got videos that I see players playing at practice. And I know this practice, there's no pads, and then they'll put on their pads, and then they'll start hitting a little bit, harder, and it gets more physical. But my gosh, Miami has a good team. A good team that could give them 10 wins. And I said it. Worst case scenario, like I said, probably 5-12 or a 7-10. And with the roster that you have, winning 7 games is amazing. Winning 10 is more amazing. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. Those schedules that I gave you guys, especially the Dolphins schedule that I was looking out there, and I showed you guys last week, there's a lot of winnable games there. There's games there they can actually win. Yes, we are going to be tested with the cold weather. We're going to be tested, with all these winning teams that we can beat. That's one of the things we can do. We don't beat winning teams. We only can beat soft teams. I think if you're ready, you're prepared every single game, mentally and physically, you could take on your opponents and just don't worry about it. Remember, football is not easy to play. It's a difficult sport. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoy your Memorial Day with your families and friends. I'll go back to work tomorrow. I just did this video for now. Hopefully, I can get more insight for the Miami Dolphins' upcoming situation with their season. As I see right now, I think looking at their schedule, with OTAs and mini camp and all that, which is going through already, just passed by. We'll see as we get closer what type of team the Dolphins will be. I'm going to tell you this. They're going to be physical. They're going to be nasty. And one thing, they're going to be winning. And when I say nasty, doesn't mean they're going to play nasty. It's that they're going to hit you hard. They're going to play some football. I'm not going to say they haven't played football for years. Oh, they have. But this time, it's going to be reality for a lot of teams. When you have players outside the box that used to play for the Miami Dolphins or used to be in the front office or left the front office or coaches and say how soft we were, how good we weren't prepared and all that, you better pick that like a piece of paper and dump it in the trash. Because this is another team. This is now Jeff and Sullivan team. And you'll see the difference in 2026 this year. Listen, thank you so much. You guys enjoy Memorial Day weekend, which is left. One more day. That's it today. Back to work tomorrow. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave your comments, and listen, you guys have a blessed, very blessed day. Take care.